Well, let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers right now. Put this storm in a little bit of perspective for us, Chris.
It's a very large and powerful hurricane. Jeff, very fortunate, though. The worst of it is going to stay off the Atlantic seaboard. Just brand new information came in. We've had some fluctuations in the intensity now to a Category 3 storm. Its wind's been updated to 125 miles per hour. Nonetheless, though, we still have a track that is going to make a northerly shift and eventually mirror just off the eastern seaboard. And what is going to happen is it's going to send a whole lot of wave action to the eastern coast. Now, it's working over some really warm tropical waters near 90 degrees. It is like bath water that's really been fueling Aaron. So the max wind gusts, look at how large of a storm this is. It is really stifling to see about how big it is. Fortunately, most of it remains over the Atlantic. There will be some impacts generally just due to wave action and rip currents. That is going to be the big threat. So the entire East Coast faces a fairly significant risk of rip currents and some isolated coastal flooding, even as Aaron moves offshore. Now, our impacts back here at home, some scattered rain chances. You may be thinking, yes, we need the rain in many areas. And outside of tomorrow's chance, it is going to be dry much of the week into late week. And our long-range outlook, cooler late August weather is going to be lurking as we get toward the end of the month. Clear skies tonight at this point right now, upper 60s. We're dropping back into the low 60s for overnight lows. And that is going to be a night you could have the windows open or you step out to a bit of a cooler start to the morning on Tuesday. We're dry now on Doppler radar, but if I look to the west, here's a pretty healthy line of some storms towards Chicago that's actually been producing some flooding and flash flooding. Much of this fades away, though, as it moves toward us tonight and into tomorrow morning. So let's time it out in the hour-by-hour forecast. If you're hopeful for that rain, watch how it fades away. That's just kind of how it happens this time of the year as it outruns its support from a system that's working at the Great Lakes region. By tomorrow morning, there will be a few light rain showers. It isn't anything significant or meaningful as far as rain, but a little bit of wet weather. We'll keep our highs early into the afternoon into the low to mid 80s, and eventually through the afternoon hours, we'll pop a few peaks of sunshine, and we're likely to be mainly dry by the time we hit Tuesday evening, outside of just a few isolated stray showers where there could be a few brief downpours. Tonight, mostly clear skies, going to be cool and comfy. Clouds will increase toward daybreak tomorrow, lower 60s. Highs on Tuesday, some scattered spotty showers. Comfortable mid 80s, and our 10-day forecast is low 80s returning Wednesday into Thursday. Dry weather through Thursday into Friday, mid 80s on Friday. Next chance of showers and storms on Saturday to start the weekend, and then a cool down. Look at that Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week, dropping us back into the mid to upper 70s, and could get some overnight lows back in the lower 50s for a cooler end to the month of August. That's going to be a sign that we're looking at in that 6 to 10 day outlook, something we haven't seen much of this summer, below average temperatures.